Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Friday, October 19th. I'm watching right now through Telemundo the caravan de migrantes intentan cruzar a Mexico. I'm up to the part where they broke through the gates and they're just going through. Have you ever watched those zombie movies? This is scary. This is scary. This is not a victory. This is an invasion. And I was on the RT channel, and a lot of Mexicans were commenting that they're upset about this. They're not happy with this. Their country is being invaded. They're saying, "Oh, Honduras, Guatemala, another Venezuela." So why are Latin countries going down? Is this by design? You know, there was refugees in the Middle East. Now there's refugees in South America. Why are all these countries falling? Why is this confusion? Why is this mess being created? These are honest questions to ask. Why are these people invading? Who's funding them? Who's pushing them to do this? Who told them that it's a great idea to abandon their homes, abandon their country, and cross into the Mexican border and they're going to make it to the United States? Who told them that? They're saying 4,000. This looks like more than 4,000. This is kind of scary. You know, I could try to make a joke about this, but this is very scary. You see this in movies. That Brad Pitt movie with the zombies. Well, any zombie movie. You see a bunch of zombies on a gate, and then eventually they knock it down, and you go through. And this is this is scary, man. The invasion, right? Multitud de migrantes entran a México a la fuerza, a force. You know, and they put the women and the children in the front when the cops are around. And then the guys that go through the back and they start climbing the walls, get up to the other side, unlock it, bring it down, and bring it down. How's it going, Blue Sky, 913,000? So, Pete Rodriguez is going to get Trump win again. Well, we'll see. Let's see what happens. But now you're putting Trump in a difficult situation. You're going to have a standoff at the border. What are you going to do? What is Mexico going to do? I was in the comment section. A lot of Mexicans are not happy. Go to the comment section. This is not coming from me. I was just reading them in Spanish. As a matter of fact, let me go read some of them, and I'll even read them in Spanish. And you know, they're not happy.
Considering Chevy Suburban,
they're
entirely new Ford Expedition.
They're feeling like most of us are feeling about an invasion.
To take on Suburban,
and they're saying the United States is not allowed that to happen. They're even asking the United States for help. Some of them saying Inmigrantes Unidos, Indígenas Mexicanos Primero. Let me see. Oh no, let me go to the... That's when the cops are talking to them. Deep state. Who is the deep state? Who owns the banks? Who fund both sides of the war? Ask that question. This is why I'm asking these kind of questions. Who's funding these migrants? Who's telling them that this is okay to do? Break through the wall, don't worry about it, you're not gonna get arrested. You're gonna go through, here's some money. There's people handing money. The trucks have stars on them. Guess where that flag is from? Somebody said, defiendan México, carajo. Defend Mexico, damn it. ¿Y por qué son idiotas? Why are they idiots? Los mexicanos se creen ricos. See, they're arguing in the comment section. This is putting people against each other, our own kind. Latinos versus Latinos, Latinos versus whites, whites versus blacks, blacks versus Latino. They're putting all of us. Oy vey, did you see the Star of David on the truck? Was that the Star of David? It looks exactly like the star you would see on a certain flag of a certain country in the Middle East. You know, just exactly like it. Um, you could tell me the Super Mario. I know JG. I have the picture. I've seen it. You could tell me the Super Mario star. It's the gold star you get on your test when you get 100. No, no, it looks like the Rothschild star, the right the star of the goat Lucifer is on top of. And you have women and children here at the gate. Sí, somebody else is saying Mexicanos haciendo lo mismo que Estados Unidos. Mexicans doing the same, like the United States letting people in. See, they're saying that they're being pussies like us. Me dan lástimas los nenes. I feel sorry for the kids. That's what people are saying about this caravan. But who's pushing this caravan? Who's using these people to get through? It's a Trojan horse. Before we get upset at them, I know people are gonna this is why I'm making this video. I know you see these migrants, you're gonna get upset, and I understand that. I'm like, wow, this is scary. But who is forcing them to do this? Who is funding them? Who destroyed Honduras? Who destroyed Guatemala? Why are our countries poor? Why is South America poor? Why is Central America poor? Why does drugs and cartels run those countries, our countries? Why? Why? Who funds them? Is it the CIA? The cocaine importing agency? Who created Pablo Escobar? Who? Let's not. This is what they want. They want us to fight against each other. We're human beings. Whether you're illegal or not, we're human beings. We're Americans. We're South Americans. We're Canadians, Muslims, whatever. But who's pinning us against each other? Who wants this race war? Who? That's the question, man. Like this is being done by design. This is not organic. This is done by design. The caravan is set to arrive the day of the election. Look at that. Time, right? Everything is about time. Yes, Goyams fight. This is what they want. Goyams with cattle. They want us to fight against each other. This is what on the news, you turn on the news, everything is about race this, race that. Stop watching it. Even Fox News, everything is about race nowadays. You turn on the television, there's a show called Blackish, or Off the Boat, Fresh Off the Boat. Everything is about race now. Before, everybody's racist. Let's just be honest. Everybody's racist. Read the comment section. Mexicans hate these Hondurans. They're racist, right? No, they're proud of their culture. They want to be left alone. Why can't our countries be independent? Like if you watch Black Panther, you see Wakanda. They want to be left alone. They're rich on their own. Anonymous Dodge. I hate everyone equally. Exactly. Let people be who they want to be. Why do we have to have all this intervention? You want to trade, fine. But let countries do whatever they want to do. Hey, if they're killing their terrorists, let them kill the terrorists. There's no reason to hijack 4 planes and fly them into buildings to get our country to start bombing the Middle East. When you realize that 9/11 was more than an inside job, 9/11 was done and financed by our greatest allies, and then they, like always, they use our patsies to get away with it. Who killed JFK? JFK wanted to investigate our greatest ally in May of 1963. And guess what happened to him? Was it November or December of 1963? Because he wanted to investigate our greatest ally. Don't believe me? Just do your history. And this open borders. Why does Canada have open borders? Why does the United States have open borders? Why does Europe have open borders? Why does white countries, white nations, white states have open borders? You ever notice that the refugees are placed in Minnesota or Wisconsin, the whitest parts of America? Why? Are the white countries being browned? Why? Well, ask yourself that question. Who's funding this? Who's the group? If you follow the trail, you will see the groups APAC, right? ADL, SPLC, those kind of groups that fight for justice, human rights. They're pushing for this stuff, and we're the enemies. You know, let's be fair here. I'm being, like, this is common sense. We're talking here. Like, why would you want your country to be invaded by other people that you don't know? Out of these 4,000 people, do you know if they have any kind of disease? Like, they're not tested. Like, you want to talk about the immigrants and the Statue of Liberty, fine. But those immigrants, when they came to Ellis Island, they would check the the eyes, they check they had any disease. If they did, go to the doctor, get treated before we put you out in the population. Now, you're just mixing stuff around. Like, you're causing confusion. This is the kind of stuff that leads to a one world order. Confusion, chaos, corruption, and a bunch of other C's. And then people are going to say, you know what, enough. You know what, we want a one world order, one world currency. Destroy the borders. You know what, let's all be one. This is what they're doing on purpose. And once we're all mixed up, confused, they take over. They take over. You know, you wipe out the white race, everything on the news is about race. White people are evil. But there's a certain group that doesn't identify themselves as white, but make white people look bad. Whether it's on movies, television, advertisement, the porn industry, it's there. It's, you know, you know, this is scary stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Wake up. And let's not fight each other. The whole point of this, look, a lot of people supporting Bolsonaro from Brazil. He's a very nationalist guy, Brazil first. They're calling him the Trump of Brazil. That's what we voted for, Trump. Somebody to put America first, put us first. Americans first. You know what? Whoever's here, take care of us. So let's see what happens. This is going to put Trump in a tough situation. This is putting Mexico in a tough situation. And let's see what's going on. The Caravan from Honduras or Guatemala, 4,000. It looks like more than 4,000. Just broke through Mexico on their way to the United States. So should be here in about a week or two. Who's funding them? Who's giving them money? So, ask these questions. Don't just go with the talking points. Do not become a MAGA NPC. Our greatest ally. Our greatest ally. This, our greatest ally, that, because we're sending billions of dollars to our greatest allies. Our greatest allies has walls, has borders. Yet we don't. Yet only 6% of our greatest allies here in the United States will vote for President Trump in 2020. Just know who is our greatest ally. Do your research on your greatest ally. Our greatest ally doesn't tell us if they have nukes. JFK wanted to investigate our greatest allies to see if they had nukes. Thank you, Mazagrian, for reminding. He wanted to investigate. He wanted to send inspectors, but he couldn't get it passed. And guess what happened to JFK? Really quick, Zapruder was he filmed the JFK assassination. Is it a coincidence? Even the reporter said, hey, you had the best view of this assassination. He still happened to be at the right angle where the bullet was coming from. Out of everybody, Zapruder, look it up where he's from, Zapruder. He had a camera back in the day, 1963. He was the only one that had a 1080p camera at the right position, at the right angle to capture that bullet. Right? If you don't believe me, please do the research. Please do the research. You're gonna tell me a patsy by the name of John Oswald shot a one bullet, a magic bullet that ricocheted or whatever it did, bounced around, shot somebody's arm, the bodyguard's arm, shot through the seat. The magic bullet, right? You're gonna call conspiracy theory? This is common. These are questions. I'm not telling you what to believe. I'm asking questions, common sense questions, for you to do your own research and for you to decide. All right? I'm not here to push my beliefs on any. No, I'm just talking like a normal person. So Zapruder had the right angle that got the that famous video where you see JFK's dome getting blown off. He just wanted to record it. Even the reporter asked him, "You just so happened to be at the right angle at the right time." And he had a huge camera, perhaps 1080p back in the days. He had the best one. Look it up. Look it up. George Bush, CIA was around there. Oswald was a patsy. The guy that killed him, Jack Ruby, his real name is Jack Rubenstein, killed him, and then he ended up dead. Another CIA operative. This is beautiful stuff. They don't teach you this in public schools because they're teaching you about Night by Elie Wiesel, or they're teaching you about Schindler's List and stuff like that. Yep. Thank you, Anonymous Dollar. You bring up a great point. I'm gonna end this video soon. I like to keep these videos short, 20 minutes, so you guys can enjoy them again. And Anonymous Dodge brought up a great point. I appreciate the comment section. Please like, subscribe, because I've been up subscribed a lot. But it's okay. I'd rather have less subscribers and have a true core. I know my audience. I'd rather have a true core of audience because we could communicate. We could have a normal conversation than have a bunch of followers. Oh, F you this, that. You know what? If you don't like what I have to say, there's other people you can watch. Go watch Tim Pool. Go watch Candace Owens. Go watch Lauren Southern. Go watch other. I don't. You do not have to watch me, please. If you don't like what I have to say, this is called YouTube. Nobody's forcing you to watch me. You can search whatever you want. I'm not on PBS. I'm not on CNN being forced down your throat on the airport or a library or a doctor's office. This is YouTube. You can easily go watch somebody else. You want to go watch boomer stuff? Go watch Fox News. Go watch Ben Shapiro. Go watch. You want to watch woke stuff? Go watch The Red Elephants. Go watch Revenge of the Sis. Go watch Blackstone Intelligence. Watch No More News. KNOW. No More News. Let me see who else I'm subscribed to. Blackstone Intelligence. A Call for an Uprising. Go check those guys out. If they do the research, I just I get my info from them, and then I check it on the internet. Simple Google. Oh wow, this is true. No More News, Blackstone Intelligence. Nobody's talking about the Las Vegas investigation. Blackstone Intelligence was talking about the Las Vegas investigation until he got a knock on the door and told him to cut it out. Real talk. Red Ice TV, The Truth Factory. We Are Change at a time. The SGT Report. Iron Pilled. Those are pretty cool people. I've subscribed. Johnny Gat. Thank you, Talk Pack. Johnny Gat. Yes. Perhaps Johnny Gat. He was the one that. Thank you. I forgot him. Thank you, Talk Pack. The music. Johnny Gat, please. His videos are amazing. They're short. They're like 10 minutes. Like, see, that's what I'm trying to get to, that level where I could just talk for like 5 minutes and just give you maybe like one of those now this. Hey, with those, let me put those corny commercials. Corny commercials. Right. Those corny commercials. I was trying to put. 12 Park. Yeah. Johnny Gat. Yeah, Johnny Gat, man. This guy, man. He really is. There we go. Finally, someone. All right, let's see if I can put some nice volume. See, now it part sound like an infomercial. Like one of those hipsters infomercials. See, let me say something. It has come out that fellow DeFranco is a fraud. I never watched that moron. I could tell who's fake from the beginning. And I never watched him. And then I say to myself, how the hell does this guy have like 10 million subscribers? Same thing with the other idiots. Not PewDiePie, he's whatever. The other guy that was in Japan with the dead people in the forest. Pat, oh freak. See, these people are irrelevant, I forget. But I know the stupidity that they did. I give them a chance, but I'm like, I can't watch them on YouTube. That's why I watch the people like Red Elephants, Jake Paul. Thank you, Jake Paul. Who watches these people and who donates to these people? Like Philly D, like he's really annoying. Like he doesn't talk about anything. Or Logan Paul, whatever, Philly DeFranco, who watches him? Like he short circuits all the time, and the stupid cutscenes. And dude, that's why I do these videos live. I don't have time to do cutscenes and edit. If I mess up, I mess up. But you know what? I keep it real with you guys. I'm keeping it real. I don't prepare for this stuff. It's all from my mind. The comment section. I love to have these conversations with like-minded people. We keep it real, and this is how we educate each other. As long as we could do this, we should do this, communicate with each other, share the truth, share some information. There's still a lot of stuff that I don't know about. Somebody brings it up in the comment section, and I'm like, wow. I research it. Wow, that is true. Wow, I didn't know that. And that's the beautiful thing about a truth movement. Because we're here to help each other, share the truth. Knowledge is power. We're here to uplift each other and enlighten each other. You want to become transcendent. When you get to that level where you know a lot, nothing bothers you because you obtain the truth. You attain something beautiful. People get killed for talking about the truth. This is why a lot of people that talk the truth disappear. And if you see me stop making these videos, they got to me. Real talk, they got to me. And you see me switch it up, I'm keeping it real with you guys. If you see me switch it up, I start talking about something else, they got to me. Real talk, they got to me. You see Alex Jones, he flips. They got to him. They got to Alex Jones. But, because he was real in the beginning. And he just became if you're wondering why I drink out of the bottle, I don't want to use a straw, serving the environment. I don't want to use a plastic cup, conserving the environment. And I'm trying to keep the earth green. That's my reason for drinking it straight out the bottle. That was just my infomercial with the hipster music. That was nice. All right. I think I like this one. Yeah, I like this song. Yeah, I might make this my theme song. Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Catch you guys later on the flip side. Make sure you unplug yourself from that matrix. I know most of you work 9 to 5, 10 to 8. But sometimes take a step back, don't watch Fox News, later Dunham's Dog, and unplug yourself from the matrix. Do yourself some research. Stop watching porn on your computer. There's more to do on your computer than watch porn. And do some research. It's a beautiful thing. Educate your mind. And when you have an educated mind, your hair starts looking fabulous like this. Healthy brain equals healthy hair. And that is my message for you for the day. If you want to have fabulous hair like me, feed your brain with knowledge and truth. Alright, have a good day. Yeah, this is a nice song. I like it.